All right, let me talk to you real quick, okay? Listen, underestimate, undervalue, marginalized. If we take an honest assessment of where Black men are at in this, not only in the country, but also within its own family dynamic and also within the eyes of our women, and then also within the political structure. If we want to be honest, and sometimes being honest about something, and sometimes calling the thing a thing is one of the hardest things for us to do. Black men are undervalued, underestimated, and marginalized. And over the last several years, Black men, especially in the social media space, have been coming out in droves, and as many sisters say, speaking their truth, which I fucking hate that phraseology. Speaking their truth. Especially when we're talking about what are the current state of what of the quote unquote Black family or the Black community, now that Black men are out front talking about it, and talking about it in a way that is making all of our ladies uncomfortable. And our ladies are uncomfortable with this. And I always talk about grace and mercy too. The reason why most of our ladies are uncomfortable with it, because for most of our, if you are a Gen X or millennial or anything like that, or Gen Y, if you are if you are between the ages of, I would say 25 to 45, maybe 50, where I am right now, you are not accustomed to hearing men's voices in your home, especially men's voices, men in the home that were the heads of the home. Now, some of you may have had men in the home, but those men weren't the heads of the home. The mother, your woman, the woman of the home, it was her home, and she was the head of the home. And one of the things that I think Black men have openly admitted in the last 5 years is the fact that we are not in control of the family structure. We have admitted to that. And it's actually pretty emasculating for other Black men to be out in this world competing, and other men know that Black men are not in control of their family dynamic and their family structure, and also not in control of their culture's political leanings. Black women are in charge of everything Black in Black America, so-called Black America. You're in control of everything. And that's the thing, the first thing that Black men in this space had to come out and say. We had to humiliate ourselves by saying, by putting words to the thing that's a thing. And the thing that's a thing for Black men is that we have no power within the so-called Black community, that we are run by our women, that let me tell you something, that we as Black men are afraid of our women. We are afraid to say the thing that needs to be said to our women. And I'm not talking about on an individual level. I'm talking about as a collective. We are afraid to say the thing that needs to be said to our women, about our women. So when you get somebody like who I disagree with, an Obsidian, or you get a Kevin Samuels, or you get an Anton Daniels, or you get a Stephis Cole, or you get a Poor Man's Podcast, or you get MTR, or to a lesser degree, you get the lead attorney here. Our women lose their everlasting minds because these men are giving descriptive words to the thing that's a thing. And one of the first things that these men have said is that black men, you need to grab your nuts and take control back of your home, and of your situation. And to do that, you need to become and learn the thing that Kevin, I think it was Kevin Samuels. No, it wasn't Kevin Samuels. I think it was a white dude over on the white side of this conversation that talked about the 10 things that your father should have taught you.